and there's other rumors about other players. But right now, we are ready to set our sights on this. Sashi taking on Astralis, a Danish derby. One of these two teams will be joining the likes of PWE and Bay in the 0-2 bucket. The others will be 1-1 with another best of one up tomorrow. Let's get this one underway. Sashi on the attack, Astralis on the defense.
It's game time. Clash in mid, just spotting out for the info. Yabi does the same, just jumps towards second mid to see if he can spot anything. Lucky just on the bridge at the opening.
Passive stance from Sashi, so waiting for any aggressive maneuvers. It's down, swinging over towards A, joining Stair on the long side, just putting all the pressure on Cadian towards B, who has dual Berettas and a smoke to block. But guess what? That's where Sashi are headed.
I want to see his restraint on this. Like, I assume if they were to do it completely silently, he's going to have to just pick a moment. Oh, okay,
well,
he's jiggling.
He has to fight, right? So with this type of a setup, he has to fight them here because it's a smoke, not an incendiary on the pistol. The teams will just run through.
There's the flash to facilitate him, and they are, for now, behind the smoke. Now Cadian tucks in, going to be overlooked, and only the one. Mister, good for the trade. Into the site, Messi from Stout. Gets away at least.
One will go down, nothing for the post plant.
Yeah, nothing at all, so it's just going to be headshots required. Crossfire established, back of the site. Let's see how Mister and Lucky get this one going. You got Cabby first towards the pool side.
No kit.
Ready for these overextensions. Oh, Stown catches the back of the head of Cabby. No cover for him. Mister now needs to start hitting some shots. Lucky noted as well. Stown can't finish off the job, but his teammate can. It's Stair. Good for it. And too many bodies. Quez goes down.
All right, Defuse will come in with a few seconds to spare.
You got the bomb plant, so all is not lost, but certainly going to feel a bit hard done by.
I feel they played that post plant quite poorly as well. Didn't really feel like they were playing off of each other. There was no ability. Well, there was the ability to swing and fight together, but look at it. It was just 1v1. Well, not 1v1, actually. 1v many.
Yeah, 1v3, 1v3.
Is likely how that one should have been framed, but a great round from Stair. And that's classic Cadian. He's going to try and bring their energy. I guess it's now his team. And it's so wild because we didn't even talk about the Stown, Yabi, Cadian drama as well.
Dane's just drama magnets.
Well, you discussed the plant, and Sashi have obliged with the buy. Khalil in the hands of Quez. Lighter upgrades for the likes of Iceberg and Mister in... Cabby as well in Mac 10, so the run and gun potency very possible, and if they turn their attention towards A, which they're currently not doing, they would have just had two to overwhelm. That's Cadian in the site and Bro alongside. So Cadian on the jiggle once more. The biggest gap right now is long. Nobody's spotting it. There really is no information. If long had been crept through,
they wouldn't have a clue.
No, exactly, and Astralis are operating as if they do. So this could be part of the preparation.
Here they come. This two-man setup tested. Looks good for Quez and Lucky, but there's Stair and Bro stopping them on A. Here comes the wrap. Iceberg holding library rotation, so if you push that Moto smoke, you're dead men. They are. Oh, it gets both! That's massive!
Bomb can go either side. There's still time for this.
Yep, pivot.
Oh my god!
Back with time to spare. And
Hunden the evil genius, Alex. Because it looks like it's A, because they're coming up short side and nading pit. But the thing is, both teams kind of had a really good understanding of what was possible. Just Sashi's is so layered, it's great. I love that. So it's faking an A pop. They showed Apartment's presence. They've come up short and thrown nades. But they knew that Astralis were likely going to push through as their rotation as opposed to rotate back. Multiple bodies ready for that. Sit them on their ass. Then they go mid to B, knowing that they have now swarmed that side of the map. And then they're dealing with the second rotation point, which can't be back down middle because they had already executed up short, and you don't want to go past Boiler. As much as Hunden is a divisive figure, that is beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, that was really cheeky. I mean, it all is contingent on them also not doing this long setup, not having early arch info as well. Really shapes up nicely for a second round force by win for Sashi.
is like a coach slash in-game leader wet dream of a round. Like that's juicy. Just like this game. Well, that's got me going immediately. I'm in.
He's in.
I'm bought in. Says M4 will be met with a scout and some upgrades. Sashi, can you take control of the economy early? Astralis obviously under pressure. Haven't been the sweethearts of Denmark for some time. This is the Empire, the Sith Lords. It's a 4 individual A start for Astralis. Stan needs to lock this down.
Oh, tracks Iceberg with the body shots, and now Yabi contributes as well. Gets that trade onto Cabby. Yabi.
Oh, well done.
5-7, close range. Does need the reload, but playing safe around the smoke. Lucky's patience rewarded. We'll finish him off. It was a 2v4, becomes 3. Bro and Cadian actually hip to hip here. Lucky anticipating this, but just as he peeks away, he catches the timing here. And into Bro. Good find with the MP9. Quez doesn't really have the health to have a valiant attempt at this one, but the only thing going for him is time and info. Doesn't know of Cadian's position, doesn't know he's right behind him. Cadian finishes off the job, and we just keep on trading blows. Main credit's got to be that 5-7 of Yabi getting 2.
Casper again, just trying to bring that energy, but there's still going to be enough for a buy on the T side. Those 5k on Lucky, a couple of individuals around that 3.5 mark, so AKs and Galils coming into the mix.
Kom nu, boys! Prøv lige lyt nu. Vi skal bare spille normal CS, boys.
It certainly would be, you know, an achievement for Astralis to be able to continue to qualify in the absence of Device.
Yeah, and the Device situation is a big conversation going into next year. But as I mentioned, this is essentially just heroic. You make yourself wonder, what did we even do it for?
Yeah,
and
right.
all of that happened. Ents got blown up. The core of that got taken away. Some players like Saw and Nerds found themselves on the heroic roster now. It's like this like cascade of roster changes that came off the back of a lot of these moves.
Cadian was not ready for the break for smoke. Mr. Iceberg put their names in the feed and take their feet into the site. This is theirs. Yeah, falling straight out of there is down, not interested.
Did they break the smoke themselves alongside?
That was my question. I don't know. I presume Mr. broke it. Didn't quite catch it there from his POV, from Cadian's POV.
Well, I suppose the most positive sign of this back and forth is we are going to avoid having ecos for a while.
Yeah,
because
no, that's valid.
Yeah, if teams keep changing or exchanging is probably a better word, rounds, then there'll be a few saves. Cadian's going to be able to get something going into the next. Down will be able to drop something, so may as well continue to lock horns. And
also means we probably won't get an AWP for a while if we keep trading blows like this. Someone.
Oh, I've got Twitch chat open.
Yeah.
And I think they're doing live translations. Now, obviously, we're ahead of what people
so
are watching.
The last time we had.
But when Cadian, I assume, and people in Twitch chat in about a minute and a half time can tell me, they've said, we just have to play normal CS, boys. That does sound like what Cadian may have been saying.
Yeah, valid.
So I'll keep my eye on that.
Appreciate you guys giving us an extra...
Yeah, that's a layer that I didn't know I needed.
Live translation. Okay, so Iceberg's thrown out that smoke towards the half wall, becoming very vogue at the moment, and facilitates early banana control. Combined now with the molly. Smoke doesn't quite have that same gap Eternal Fire like to create. Yabi gonna try and investigate all the same. Ooh, boys, that's some aggressive pushing. Yabi with this smoke walk. There's no way you're ready for this. Iceberg's gonna assume it's clear. The whole team's gonna assume it's clear. And he gets at least one. Where is the second? It wasn't ready for Iceberg.
No idea.
Goes both ways, that absence of information. Now it's up to Stair. What can he do? A MAC-10 complete up. High elevation. Whoa. Iceberg with a second. And the bomb site's theirs. Despite this inspired smoke push from Yabi, it worked against him in the end. Cadian, however, finishes off the job. Gets Iceberg down on the smoke spam. quick watch. Seeing any.
They're backing off?
Yeah, that's, I mean, that's
I think they should go for it.
a valid attempt to go for.
There's the kit front sight. You can see it. I think they are saving.
Bomb's already very far gone, so yeah, just receding and conceding. That's another Sashi round. Consecutive rounds. For the first time this game, it's Sashi.
Yeah, that replenish of the CT smoke and then the late Molotov as well. So yeah, it would have been tough to break, but thought they had a decent chance. The response time was pretty quick from Astralis. So this is awkward because Yabby doesn't even realize players are half-wall. He kills Cabby, Yabby on the Cabby, of course, and then Iceberg just leaping in like the monster he is. So 3 M4s. Now we should see a stall out of the investments. Tactical timeout. Rugger a chance to get on the microphone. I think just run with the M4s that you have right now. If I'm taking a look, let's make sure I've kept the loss bonus watch. It will be 2,400 into the next. So use the 3 M4s. Don't invest too much. Make sure everybody keeps around that 2K mark. You can buy again into the next round and have a full strength purchase.
Yeah, to try
as opposed to missions.
Threatening. As threatening as possible with only 2 smokes and those rifles. Chance for Sashi to develop a bit more padding on this T side, securing a 4.
Yeah, and I think I'd be edging for a 6-6 half if I'm Sashi, or a 7-5. Block towards middle for now, so that's 20 seconds that will be wasted. They can work on this banana control in the interim. Half-wall smoke fading in a moment's time as... Ooh, I think the CT's threw their incendiary too early.
Okay, still under scrutiny.
And with the gamble, so Astralis, by getting Stan out towards Sandbag, they've seen enough. Rotating the forces over towards A to defend, and Sashi have come a-looking. Oh!
A shot. Doesn't finish him off, but dinked is Cabby. Arch smoke now lands. Stare just staring at it. And smoke towards the library side as well, but it looks like they're actually going to go head short side, which is a very stacked up area. Not going to be easy to break through this one. Iceberg's been spotted out by Bro and Mini Pit. Now wrapping in, not clearing. Yabby missed to find him, but still so many bodies. Hard to get past. Lucky was not ready for another. Cadian spotted out. Quez in the 1v2. And Cadian's going to need some assistance as Quez just about gets another frag on the Tech 9. Stown wins out the 1v1. And Astralis, with only those saved rifles, managed to equalize. So that's a successful gamble.
Yeah, it's tough for Sashi, isn't it? You're running into that crossfire and Stown's response time.
Kom nu! Prøv at købe lidt tid også, det er lidt akavet, men det er fint.
Charging towards Cadian's position here, and he will punish Mr. for his early aggression, early question of top banana.
Reaggress.
Side by side. Peeks in, throws off the wall bang. Yami there, perhaps hoping to be overlooked. Ooh, didn't go for a full commit there. They were flashbanged, but happy to just maintain this man advantage. Or Astralis don't want to let it slip away, just an overstep. Now Yabi goes looking. Iceberg fully blind, but anti-flash was lucky. So good work to actually manufacture an equalizer.
Well handled.
Cadian doesn't hit the shot on the bait from Iceberg. Now they're starting to advance. Straight through the smoke is Iceberg. Cadian hits this one though. Trade denied. Lucky spams onto Stair, catches him good. Stair pushing through the smoke here. Bombs loose. Lucky, what can you do? Okay, doesn't really have the health for this, despite finding his second frag. It's one bullet will do it. Oh, and it's come from Bro, spamming away at the smokes. Good timing on that one. Covering Katie and Zorp for good measure.
It does come in late, but these translations are great. I tried to buy some time. It was hella awkward.
Was hella awkward.
I guess it was hella awkward.
Love this.
Yeah.
Translation on the scene.
So that means we've got an awful lot of Danes taking a little bit of a look.
I wonder why.
They all said "huh" before when I said something. I don't know what I said that was bad.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought everything's above board at the moment. Do you know Sashi, I'm pretty sure, is like they sell meat in Denmark.
Or like a butcher.
Yeah.
Oh, like a brand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure. I'll have a Googs right now.
How long have they existed?
Yeah, it is. Sashi Beef Denmark.
Okay.
You reckon they get a discount?
Ooh. I mean, that'd be nice.
You'd be hoping for a discount at a minimum.
100%. Get your fillet steaks in. Have a good time.
Maybe that's why Iceberg's so big, you know, he's just smashing those steaks.
With his staff discount.
Well, I believe it's a technical timeout. Yeah. And it actually says, technical fault of live broadcasting. What did we do? Is that us?
Yeah.
Alex.
The rules were you can't translate anything they say.
Ah, damn.
I'm afraid it's you.
Okay.
Well, that's new.
It is. I've never had that one before.
A new one. Can I type? It says I can type.
Not to them.
Oh.
You're not in the server with them. You're in a relay.
All right, Mr. Tech. I'm in the relay. I'm going to talk to people in the relay. Is it just me and you?
Well, I think you could type in the relay and I can see it. It's not. I would say it's not just. I can see that.
Okay.
You want a smile? I'll give you a smiley face.
Cool. Oh, cool.
See that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Oh, well, that's good. We can communicate to each other while we're live.
Okay, time for What Do We See? One of my favorite games. Back pillow implementation. Again, we've seen...
Are they Birkenstocks for, I believe that's Cabby, closest to the camera on the left?
I believe so.
And Iceberg as well. Are they also Birks?
Rocking the Bergs.
Okay. Hunden is merely wearing socks. Quez has gone the pillow strat that we saw Art Frost use.
Yeah, the pillow strat's back.
What's in this room?
Astralis, I think. What else?
Good one.
What else?
Well, at least Rugger's wearing shoes.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't want to be in Hunden's shoes, to be honest. Oh, dear. SK, Krakow 2017, and Astralis. They were there at the time. Glaive was on the roster. Look at that info I'm getting for you.
Wow. Look at that.
Oh, not good.
The piece of history.
Oh, not good. Yeah, I do like the souvenirs. I really messed up. I've got a MP9, souvenir MP9 hot rod.
Yeah.
Scraped all the gold stickers off it.
What you done that for?
Wanted a cool hot rod. I like the way the hot rod.
Why don't you just buy the hot rod then
well,
without the stickers?
Great question, Chad. I could ask myself. Back then, if I could, I would.
How do you feel about the star system with the latest little armory pass? Because you actually have to play official game modes to earn the stars.
I don't know about... I don't get it, to be honest, because I've got all my stars now.
You got your 40 stars?
Yeah, ages ago.
I only bought the pass when we came here.
Oh.
I was a bit disgruntled about this one. I was like, well, the skins aren't great, and you put sausage men in the game.
Yeah, you're anti-chibi-weeby, weren't you?
And I've got a couple of cheebs.
Same. I still haven't kind of fell in love with it. Like, I'm sure there'd be cooler cheebs to come.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
The speculation is, and this is pure speculation, I can't wait for this to be clipped out of context, but there's speculation that there will be team keychains for the Major. Oh, now, that's pure speculation based off nothing.
Yo, Chad, can't go spreading all this
misinformation,
but it does sound cool.
It would be cool.
That.
Yeah. Get yourself a little Navi dongle off the end of your gun.
I'll get a wildcard one.
Oh, yeah.
Like a little bottle of beer or something. Be nice. This is new. I haven't seen a timeout that neither of the teams have called that isn't.
Yeah, but it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is.
You
It's
know,
nice to take stock.
I'm going to reflect on what's happening on the mainstream currently. It is Eternal Fire versus 3D Max. Harry and Hugo are bringing you all of that action, as well as Blair, Yanko, and Richard on the desk. That one's kicked off on Nuke, so you guys can go and follow that one if you would like. 3D Max have been a fun team in recent history, so I wouldn't put it past them to find the upset against Eternal Fire. Wicardia had a very, very tough day at the office in their opener.
Apparently, it's not Wicardia.
Oh, we've been saying it wrong.
Yeah, this whole time.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, they said it in the green room. Wicardia?
I'm going with Wicardia. Wicardia sounds cool.
It does sound cool, but players don't necessarily have the best.
He could have come and said that to us at any time, Alex, during any of the tournaments that we were out with him.
Wicardia.
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 Wicardia Leviosa. Do we want to talk about the news? We can talk about some of the news.
What's been in the news?
Obviously, the Falcons situation.
Yes, most def.
But I suppose that's more speculation.
That's which you're enjoying at the moment. So don't.
We do love
run with that.
Wild speculation.
Eternal Fire 3D Max is another game I'm intrigued to see how they fare. 3D Max, that is. I expect Eternal Fires, especially. What are they playing? Ooh, Nuke. It's a map that I've seen Eternal Fire do some good work on.
I'm just checking out right now. Let's go. I was just on the HLTV forums. Nothing really for me there. I'm going to go to the Reddit sphere. After Reddit, I will go to Twitter and see what's going on Twitter.
Oh.
We're back.
Can you believe it?
There are some people asking in chat where Device is. He's taken leave. Stress-related health issues. You guys can go over to his Twitter if you would like to check it out. He did release a statement regarding it. This is the eco from Sashi, so they've just been able to sit and stew in their juices for a little while. It's going to be a couple of digs to work with, 3 of which just clocks for Mr. and Iceberg. How much value for money is there for Sashi? Astralis locking down their 5th round, you'd assume. Yeah, and as we touched on during the segment before we went live, it really isn't the worst thing in the world. Obviously, it's not ideal. Device is a class player, multi-major winner, you know, very storied individual. But because you brought in Cadian to in-game lead and then moved to the rifle and do secondary AWPing anyway, we all know Cadian in recent history for being an AWPing in-game leader, so he can really just pick up where he left off. And the fact that Stown and Yavi are so comfortable with him and the calling style, which, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the reasons why they wanted to leave Heroic. Regardless, we find ourselves here. It all works out in the end. So Astralis shouldn't be in too much of a weak position, but Hunden, he has taken a tactical timeout. His first, an opportunity to discuss how he wants them to continue to step forward. Now, is this just one round, or is he thinking multiple rounds ahead?
Yeah,
lots of hand signals going on there.
We've got another diagonal sitter as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's just because you have like a diagonal desk
at home. Yeah, it must be. It really must be. And normally what happens in your formative years when you're playing Counter-Strike and you're kind of learning the ropes and you're spending most of your obsessive time doing it, you have funky setups. You have weird mouse pads. You know, the gear's not perfect. You're dealing with whatever setup is made available for you, usually by your parents at home.
You're on a home PC.
I used to have a pull-out tray.
Yeah, damn, that leads you to some weird habits. Or desk too small, you play with the keyboard on your lap. Okay, we're going to see that aggressive mid-smoke from Astralis into this one. Next gun round as Astralis look to create a bigger gap between themselves and Sashi. Whoa, that's a lot of HPs. And lucky and missed to get the brunt of it. Still 500 points of health for Astralis. 498 for Astralis.
Really trying to work on this banana control, aren't they? Stubborn about it, Sashi. Block towards half wall for now. The smoke's just gone up, so they'll have to sit and wait. They want to try and turn their attention for the top mid control. The long smoke landing says yes. Cadian and Stown looking at each other.
Having a conversation. Gets himself a full belt of utils. He throws out that a second incendiary. but no one was particularly posturing for it. You can see perhaps, Cabby considering it now upon the fade. Yabi going for early info, deep info towards Banana, and Mr. just tucked in. Yabi knows that's still a possibility.
Still a lot of info.
They're walking in, so this, once again, Astralis aren't going to have 4 players here. Flash through the smoke could lead to a swing from Stown. Here it comes. And spots out one. Flash of his own. This time Iceberg still turns it. Now it's a bit scary. The wrap is coming in. Iceberg down. Good work in combination with Bro finding Quez. Down now on Balk. They have to clear out Cadian. That's not the spot you want an AWP, and Lucky. Well, Lucky indeed avoids that AWP shot. Cadian couldn't track it. Still susceptible to a little boost over the smoke. Hang on, that AWP spots them out. Lucky, careful. 3 points of health again. Lives to tell the tale of these bullets coming his way. And it has boiled into a Sashi round despite having the 4 players there.
Okay, well, it felt like Astralis had the read on the situation, and it was very stop-start for Sashi around long. It was the kill onto Bro that was the one that really opened up that A site. So good work from Sashi to keep it just to a 1-round game. Very happy with that one because it was off the back of a Hunden timeout. So whatever he wanted the team to produce, they were able to do exactly that. Lucky goes down, losing the AWP. Don't think they were able to scavenge that. It's that kill there, Mr. onto Bro. That's a huge frag. Yeah, and Bro knows it because he's meant to be that last piece staying alive. I can't wait for the translation on that one. We know what the swear word was, everybody. We don't know what the other part was. All right, well, still money available for Astralis full buy. Cadian even has residual once the AWP comes out. Mr. Difficult task to make his way up Banana. The support network, the molly lands. Now that smoke in play. A flashback and on the corner spots out one. Sashi really want this Banana control.
Yeah, vying for it, but Yabi safe from all of these HEs. Stair lining up for the retake package. Going to throw out smoke, lands on top of the half wall.
And that's come out quite early, hasn't it? Still over a minute left on the clock. That'll fade at that 55-second mark.
Stairs abandoned him, or is he going to go get some more nades?
Yeah, maybe nade pick up a bit of an Astralis. I should say heroic classic.
Yeah.
Double setup end of halls. Will it activate and look for room? Between the two of them, they do have a good amount of crowd control utility.
Yeah, Stown just gets across as they start to arrive on the scene.
If they wait too long, they'll get blocked.
Util starts to arrive. Is there a misstep here from Stown and Bro? How do they handle things as they throw an incendiary? Bro still jiggling for info. Quez on his way. Okay. Bro didn't spot him. Quez dips away. It's all about catching these timings. And now he's going to drive. His hardest. Opened up the site just like that. A site collapses. Sashi into A once more.
I'm not... Okay, I got the translation. I'm not sure who it was directed at.
Yeah, just it was Iceberg.
No, but it was directed at the opponents. He's not worth a expletive something. So someone said dime, someone said dart, someone said nothing. So I wonder who
was getting the flag.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All tied up. Well, Cadian can drop. With the loss bonus getting piped into the bank balance, should be enough for Astown silenced M4. He's going to have 3,900. That's perfect. So, he's able to get that one. So Cadian can drop Bro. Astown can buy himself. Flashes can be donated to... There should be more than enough to constitute another Astralis buy. But these late hits, they are really exploiting apps in... Yeah, oh, Bro. Keep it together, son. You're doing your best Art Frost impression right now, but his position is under a lot of scrutiny, and the way that the fights are coming, there's always someone ready for him, and he's getting these weird timings. So Rugger needs to try and stop this and stop it now. There's only 2 rounds left in this first half of play. We touched on Stound's tweet last time they played, saying, hey, we're the ones who are going to be contending for titles. And right now, both of these teams find themselves in the same position. 0-1, European Group B RMR. Trying to turn their fate around in the early stages. And it's just day number 1. Plenty more Counter-Strike where that's to come from. We've got play all the way up until Sunday. Then we take a week off. We come back and the Major begins. A very quick turnaround time.
Touch of aggression thrown into the mix here. Stound, not shy, pushing straight through. Burrows right next to Lucky. They're next to each other in the smoke. Now gives them a sound cue there. The jump from Lucky, deliberate or otherwise, is going to be indicator. What the hell is this? Stound?
What is going on?
Stound, you heard that. Lucky has no idea. Free frag for Stound.
You might just have to get a move on in towards A, knowing the defense is split. And Mister, this is tough for him.
They're worried about stepping mid. Nice from Bro. Catches Iceberg walking through. Now Stound's been cleared out. Mister's freed up to join them. Oh, they heard that. Oh, they definitely heard that. Great punish from Quez. Catches him trying to back out back to Balk. Cabby re-aggressing on his own. And he's punished for it. Cabby nails it. Astralis fumbling here. Hang on. Cadian, good awareness that Mister was arriving late. Now tries to pivot, trying to do some more damage as Stair is so disconnected from the AWPer, from the captain. Oh! What a shot from Cadian! Straight to the head of Cabby through the smoke. Beautiful. What have you got, Quez? A 1v2. Bombs in his favor, and now he's had all the time in the world to reposition, choose and pick his position.
Smoke's about to fade.
Pops for Pit. Spots them both. And cleared by Stair. Woo, what a headshot.
Really good work from Katie, and that shot through the smoke into the site. Disruptive work. Makes this one more than possible, and they pull it across the line. Astralis secure at least half the rounds in the first half. Tough way to kick things off. Bro, even though I said in a few of these rounds he is getting bad timings or targeted, still having a decent game. Bro finding some impact.
Straight BS out of Cadian. Look at that. Look at that headshot over the box through the smoke.
Sygt, Møller. Fucking sindssygt.
Møller.
Han skal ind I den linje der. Nej.
I needed that, or we needed that. My Danish not up to snuff.
I think you're doing great. Last round of the defensive half for Astralis. You already highlighted that, you know, 7-5-6-6 was going to be a goal for Sashi's T side, a bar, to keep this one as competitive as possible, and they've gotten very close to breaking through in that one right there if it wasn't for Cadian's heroics. Pun absolutely not intended. Whoa, Mister's health just completely disappeared.
Yeah, and I still think it's going to be tough on the CT side for Sashi. So 6 might not be enough unless they get the pistol. They weren't able to convert at the start of the game, but they did find the follow-up, and that's why we had that slew of rounds that were so back and forth with teams saving guns, force buying in. Did enable them to get off to a decent opener. Now it's about the close. 6, to be honest, feels mandatory at this point with how things are functioning. I think the individuals of Astralis coming online in the second half might be tough to stop. They've got brackets control. Just a util jiggle defense, so as soon as they spot the info, they'll slow them out. 30 seconds, they have to go. It's a fake, he's through the mid to B.
Well, that's annoying for sure. Cadian's forced to address this slip of Iceberg as they start to advance into stairs B. Iceberg being hunted now. Cadian gets him. Nice connection as Stair defending B for the first. Lucky puts him down, opens up the site.
Stound's quick up banana on this one. CT to be smoked. They need to get in and fortify. Bro has so much util for the retake. This is going to be hard to hold on to, Sashi.
Oh, Stound just looked away. Quez pushes the smoke, finds the equalizer. That util you discussed, so many flashbangs now can pop over. And you need one well-placed one. That's it. That's all it has to be.
Yeah, he smoked off banana.
Bro, loud about his swing. Gets the info safely. Cadian misses his shot. Hang on, Bro. He gets for the double. Up against Lucky in the head-to-head, and he wins it. Astralis find the 7th. Close to, but no cigar for Sashi into this B bomb site. Recurring theme throughout that half. It felt like a lot of the time they were doing a lot of the heavy lifting to get in, but the close eluding them and some impressive retakes. Those last two, in fact, in back-to-back fashion.
Yeah, shout out to Bro. Ends at the top of the scoreboard with 11 kills to his name. Obviously thrown aside, replaced by Cadian, and then called back. There's a lot of drama when the Blast Copenhagen event was going on. And Astralis continuing that villain tag because of some of their antics. But regardless, a 2-round lead with a pistol conversion. And they could be running away with this to restore the faith in the Danes on day number 1. And I say Danes, it's the derby. Did draw a lot of attention, didn't he, Iceberg? But the fact that Stare, he just pivoted back towards Emo, stayed alive, did more than he had to do, and then Bro, good work. Sure, Cadian goes down for his troubles.
Nej! Nice, Alex! Kom nu, mand! Sindssygt, B! Kom nu! Kom nu.
HE double flash for Iceberg. No kit, no dual Berettas. T-side, it will be Bro with the U-tilt. Smoke at a flash. P250 for Cadian. Aggressive.
Okay, back in themselves, back in their aim. Yabi has his reaction already, ironed out. Stare on the way underground. Now Yabi from behind. This is falling apart at the seams. Oh, it's perfect from Astralis. 5 alive. Oh, the energy is only going to continue to magnify now for Astralis. You close out the half for 2 rounds. You come into this one. You win the pistol convincingly as your opponent throws an aggressive spin at you. You're already going to be feeling like this is your map now. And
they didn't even hit a shot, right? Sashi didn't even make Astralis sweat in that scenario. And now it's likely to see them take the eco. So 9 feeling like it's a certainty before the rifles come out, and you can just see how fragile it is. This is a map where the C2 util is so important, right? Just for the banana control, and that we talk about it till the cows come home, but there's a reason for it.
Who crosses into this one? Who gets the jump scare? Or how diligently do they even peek into it? We'll see as, for now, it's down. He's just spotting any mid-aggressions, but he's not interested in taking any fights. Sashi with the Musketeer setup. It's Yabi that gets the one here. I don't think he's going to be alone, but he does isolate it nicely. So deep landed. Now Bro provides some support. Peeks off the flash, chips away further. It's all shaping up nicely.
I don't think that's how Sashi envisioned that scenario going whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm sure that was very annoying for whoever Yabi killed as well, just because he's jiggling, and then just stands and perfectly isolates the one guy when you were so tightly grouped up. Yeah, not how they envisioned, for sure. Well, you talked about how important the util is, Chad. They are not going to have every bell and whistle. Iceberg sacrificing his rifling firepower in pursuit of the FAMAS kit nades.
Starting 3B. Sashi have Iceberg, Mr. and Lucky to try and lock down the banana control. Cabby and Quez on high alert towards A.
Cadian does have that Mach 10 and 4 players without a helmet. Perhaps he'll be an entry piece.
They're looking to be responsive, right? So both teams on second tempo banana control.
That's aggressive. Lovely from Iceberg. Sick of the FAMAS.
Is he really?
Oh no.
Oh.
That's a frothy cappuccino.
You just got the opener on the first gun round.
Really doesn't like the FAMAS.
Oh, was it worth it?
I mean, no. Upon review, no. Oh, that was your kit as well. Okay. Oh.
I can't quite believe he's gone and done that.
That's something I do, and I always feel like a twat when I do it.
Well, they're about to execute into Mr's domain. He is in a position to play retake, so he drops the smoke. Will he play through? It's very risky. I can understand if he does, because he wants to try and stop them from hitting B. They can just break this, and they will.
Break, double flash. Lands in that little elbow, so no one else is
huge.
Mr gets himself the double kill. Way more than he was expected to deliver.
Well, they got the kit, Alex. It's unlucky now.
All right, here we go. Man advantage retake with a kit, so they can take their time clearing out these corners as a unit. And as a unit, Cadian and Yabi operate too. Heading into the ruins. Plant, open poolside. That looks like Cadian's nade is going to chip away at Quez, and Lucky does connect. Draws attention towards the ruins. Yabi hoping to be overlooked when he catches his timing. Pushes through now. Lucky wasn't ready, but missed shot. Nice second though. Yabi adjusts. Lucky. Oh, Cadian couldn't quite get it. Hang on,
It's the kit. Should have it.
Just in time. Quez secures the round for Sashi, just avoiding the double digits that Astralis was so damn close to converting. Cadian, a very strong delivery of 3.
Mr. the MVP of that round in my mind, right? And Astralis even made sure that it wasn't just the break, right? So they throw the molly, the break, and the flashes at the same time, and you can see the second one catches Mr., but still able to convert 2. Could have even been the third if he had the A4 in that scenario. Cadian almost winning out the 1v2 situation. But great work from Mr. You got to be proud of that one.
For sure. I mean, there's no way you're retaking if Mr. doesn't even get 2. So a massive contribution from him.
I see lots of Mac 10s on the other side of the server. This literally could just be an all-in set piece.
Look how many opening kills we've seen from Astralis.
That's kind of crazy.
Woof, there's a huge discrepancy there that isn't like reflected in the round totals. It's like if you looked at the scoreboard right now, you'd think Sashi are getting thrown around the server, but
what do you think this is? It's literally 5 Mac 10s.
Oh, that is...
It would be crazy if it's just truly a fast B. I think it needs to be a bit more organized than that.
Sure.
Especially with the util invested.
But it's like a partial investment, so like regardless, you got the rifles into the next, and you got a pretty good shot at this one with so much util, so it's an interesting call. See how far it gets them. Iceberg, he is not shy. Okay, peeks in, gets away with his life. No trade from the other Mac 10s.
It was meant to be a go. You can see the CT smoke on the radar, top left. They were meant to get the space. They're already meant to be entering into the side at this point, so it feels like job's done for Sashi.
Good find from Iceberg, bro, with his new box molly. Still, you're smoked at the moment, so there's a dialogue about who's doing what.
I guess they can go again with the util for sure.
Mr. boosted up. Lucky left them, so it will just be the 2 of them, and Iceberg's low HP. Re-smoke and go. Pushing through, grey screens. Mr. over the top, but smoked.
They overcooked the pooch here. This is going to...
Oh, that's a crazy combination of frags. Yabi and Cadian both go down in unison. Now Iceberg wants to try and disrupt this plant. He's pushing for it. He's pushing it. Gets him off the bomb. It's Mr. that builds the round. Shut down. Triple from Mr. That's 5 kills in 2 rounds in defense of B.
Oh, spoke a bit too soon, didn't I? I thought they'd overcooked it by not playing anybody in the site. But overstepping the mark in desperation, Astralis can't find anything. I have heard that some of the prac room, or not the prac rooms, the tournament rooms are set up where they are adjacent to each other. So during the Drillers matchup, the Drillers matchup against FlyQuest, they could hear each other celebrate between rounds.
Interesting, cool.
So I'm not sure if that's the same scenario that we're seeing unfold here, but if it is, Iceberg making sure they can hear him. Okay, well, this one's just got a whole lot more interesting. Stare operating with a Mac 10 again. 3 AKs, a Galil, util in the mix. Just a 2-round game. Sashi haven't been able to build up too much of a bank in the rounds that they have converted. So they're due a strong round now against the guns of Astralis if you want to see this one go the distance. They just need the extra finances. Lost bonus 1,400 into the next, so it will be real trouble.
Hang on. Regress. Yabi and Quez combine to clear out the apartments. Yabi is going to be arriving there late, taking his time. Smoked out mid for now. That won't last much longer. Starting to fade. They're in the right place here. Correct gamble. It's going to come down to the entry pathing of Astralis.
They just cancel each other out. Very well timed for the CTs.
45. Cabby in the open. They bring the fight to Astralis. Stare manages to turn from the anti-position very quickly. He's down to one to double up, and now Mr. hoping to be overlooked. Lovely again, a double from Mr. in defense. This time he's in the right place on A, and Yabi, tasked with a 1v2, needs to pick up that bomb ASAP, and now work out his finish. He has a smoke grenade, but he's got two on the site already. Iceberg and Mr. hearing his steps, confirming their presence. It's lovely. Sashi making it a one-round game, and again it's Mr. with the double.
That feels nice. That little maneuver in the mid-round there, clamping down on middle. It didn't look like the trades were going too favorably. But the double up from Lucky, that extra piece drops the bomb. Mr. Read all about it. Multi-kill impact being felt as Sashi make it a one-round game. You can hear him.
No, that was Harry through our microphones.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Why would that? No, it sounded like.
There's no way it could be. That wouldn't play in that situation.
Why did I hear that then?
It's good. You're hearing Iceberg.
Iceberg sounds like Harry.
You're hearing the crisp lettuce giving him the sauce.
Yeah, for real. Ugh, look what they've been left with. It's the P250 round.
Well, they've had a smorgasbord, haven't they? Rifle rounds, pistol rounds, P250 rounds, Mac 10 rounds, sausage men.
There it is. Sausage Sam.
A pop, 3 players from Sashi. Nobody in a position to get overrun, porch, or long side. Passive stance. Cabby tasked with the long smoke. Lurk possibilities. On high alert. Defensive utility lands. Moto smoke.
Good timing from Quez with his. Still could push through.
Very blind.
Oh, a lot of pressure. Lucky does track well. Needs a second. Delivered by Quez. Gets 2. And a third for good measure as well. It's too easy for them. Not a single point of damage inflicted by Astralis. Sashi comfortably defend and secure a tied game.
Well, this is what I was mentioning just a few rounds ago, was the lack of residual finances. That is a great round. It's against the lightest of the buys. You have nobody go down. You all have a residual purchase available at this point. So Sashi, I wouldn't say they're in the driver's seat, but they're in a great position now to push this one the distance. We do have one more matchup coming your way on the B stream in the loser column today. That is going to be VP versus TSM. More Danes entering the server. Foregoing the banana control. Ro and Yabi working on Boiler and Halls as tandem. Yeah, Iceberg, he loves it. Oh, he's so horny. He's so horny.
And Katie
oh my god, he's behind 3 of them.
Oh, Iceberg, the damage, the destruction.
Nade's gonna do it.
Bro, on
Nade's
your head.
Gonna do it.
Oh, bowling from Quez. Frustration starting to get a little exacerbated as Sashi making a strong case, and Iceberg, he loves a smoke.
They're doing a raw right now.
And look at Quez go. This is also really, really
cut
slight.
Stare off.
Look, Stare's going to be completely unprepared for this.
What's up?
Tracked. Deleted. Proactive reposition from Quez as he finds his third, a high impact round from Quez.
But Acadian clutch.
Oh,
I remember Acadian clutch.
Certainly do as well. He loves it when all eyes are on him. He can put on a show. Goes shopping around the corpses for some utilities. Going straight through the flame there. Extinguishes to get an acceleration towards this B site. Now isolating Mr. Giving it a look towards that new box. He does have the Molotov. Gets across to Pool and now to molly him out. Mr. will have to swing. Standing, delivering. Mr. not scared. Does hit the head. And Sashi take the lead with Astralis on a partial. Chad Burchell. This is shaping up to be a whole lot more exciting.
That's down tweet aging quite poorly right now. Just 3 more rounds required for Hunden's revenge.
Quick tech as well. I think he's probably celebrations. I imagine it was quite an animated cheer.
Now, I've just received a report. Oh, it's crazy. That deep smoke, and you can see the way that it covers off T stairs. Wild. But I've got a report from a man on the ground who's told me to his knowledge, all the matches are next door to the opponent.
So you will have a likelihood of hearing them through the walls. Okay, well that's going to even make things more exciting between these two. Loud celebrations from both sides of the server, both sides of the corridor. That is their 5th consecutive for the CT side.
Yeah, and these are the tougher of the rounds, right? These Tech 9 scenarios. I know we've already had P250 situation, but you just can't get steamrolled. This is Cadian with the bomb on his back towards T stairs. They've done this deep smoke down Banana again, where they always love to be worried about Iceberg's shenanigans. And it's Cabby this time who wants to stand in a smoke. So we know that teams do this top mid. They like to lurk through it on either side. Cabby just searching in the midst of it. He's literally looking at the ground. This is nuts. They're going to run past him.
Oh, very well.
Oh, they're blocked on him.
Blocked. Awkward. Cabby's gonna hold him right in front of his screen. Cabby with 3. Outrageous smoke criminal.
They're just absolute menaces in these smokes. It's so premeditated. He's looking at the ground.
Trying to be as small a target as possible, not making sure he doesn't catch any flashes, and they do run past him. He read the round so well. He anticipates these guys are going to try and push mid. They're going to try and do something poppy with Tech 9s. And on the off chance that they come towards mid, I'm going to be behind the whole squad. What a rascal. Unbelievable techers. From Cabby, from Iceberg. All right then, Astralis, this is where you have to remind us who you are and what you're capable of.
I will remind everybody, after they played earlier in the year, it was back in June. Device instead of Cadian in the roster. Sashi won. It was on Nuke. Stown tweeted, feels like such an embarrassing loss. Good, it's just a best of one, and we will be the one fighting for the tournament wins.
Just a best of one here as well.
Just a best of one here.
Just a best of one.
On the road to the major.
Oh, mate, you know Sashi want this so damn bad. Will they have the restraint that Stown lacked when they get to the social media? And that's if they can weather the storm of these 5 Kalashnikovs heading in towards the B site. Make it 4. Yabi lurks mid. Bro with the God flash lined up. Iceberg playing retake B. Just going to be jiggling out. Not going to be able to block them too much. They're already accelerating in. This is looking good for Astralis. They've found the gap. They've found the vulnerability. But they have found Yabi. He goes down in sync with the bomb. Cadian taking his sweet time to get that one punched in. Iceberg kept humbled by the Molotov on Ruins. Mister and Lucky make their way over.
Quez was still on A this whole time. They'd already dealt with the lurk. This rotation point extremely late. U2 now exhausted by Astralis.
There's no reason not to go for this. What, just because you've got 5 alive?
I can't quite believe it. Surely not.
And you just want to punish Astralis, like get exits? Oh, actually, I don't hate this.
I suppose, but you're giving him 10.
You're giving him 10, but you've got enough money for the rest of the game. And you can make sure Astralis have the penny pinch. Oh, Stown goes down. It's Bro trying to survive. Stair can't get across. And he just gets away, hunting Lucky. Trying to make it costly. Lucky does take down Stair, and it's only Bro that preserves his AK. Now look at Astralis' finance.
Yeah, kind of worth it from Lucky there stepping back in for that kill. Bro can drop 1, Stown can buy his own, but the biggest issue is going to be the utility. And we all know that limits the options. This is the lurk being dealt with that made me feel like the round was going to be a possibility. But the fact that this is the decision that comes through from Sashi, this is definitely something, yeah, it's definitely something they've spoken about of how they want to approach these scenarios. Massive shot from Lucky, and you can see what that's left them with.
Look.
2 Galils, a MAC-10, an AK was dropped. There's still more than enough nades for them to be able to get their options, but Lucky's into the AWP. That's the big difference.
Yeah, he's been more than comfortable on the rifle with 16 frags top of the scoreboard. But now pulls out the AWP, knowing that Astralis have had to make some sacrifices in either the weaponry or utility department.
You're going to look foolish, though, if you lose this round.
Yes.
Right, because you had a number advantage as far as the retake was concerned, and you let it slip by the wayside. If you're going to force the finances in this fashion, you need to be able to convert.
With this much time off the clock as well, the understanding as to where Lucky's AWP was no longer something Astralis can gamble or rather have an assurance of. So instead, Iceberg makes it clear that we have still got all of Banana. Taking this back now, Stound's been given 2 flashbangs to try and get them through. Or are they just going to go A? They're just accepting that Iceberg's got full control. 45 as the smoke's lined up. Lucky. Still has a scope line to maintain an angle on that as well with the extinguish. Uncomfortable for Astralis. 35 and they're kind of capitulating. Where do we go? What's the finish? Molly not going to work with the nice smoke setup they have. Cabby takes first contact, removes Bro from the equation. Stound now pressed to get that bomb in. Yabi doing everything he can. They're trying to pivot into Iceberg. What's he got to block? Nothing. Just himself. If he can destabilize them a little bit. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Turner starts to unload. That's the bomb down. Iceberg gets away. Now the bomb on the back of Cadian.
They can push.
He's got a second to spare. Now if they just boost, can it knock him off the bomb? Covering fire knocks him off the bomb. It's Sashi forcing Astralis down and demanding 2 consecutive rounds if they won Inferno.
Oh!
He would have had 350 tolerate dudes.
The last frame he saw as the round ends. A CT just sliding into the screen.
I have so much admiration for the way Sashi have played the CT side. That smoke, bro, on the balcony molly, it completely like cancelled their plans. Cabby holding long side, bro. Sashi got game. Sashi got game. Again, Astralis' money pants. Okay, Lucky, Brave on the flame.
They're coming straight up at him. That util's telling that they've taken a lot of ground.
Well, the clock was horrible for Astralis last time, so perhaps, yeah, a focus on getting it done a bit quicker. Taking some early map control, having brackets. Like, what a liberty to actually be able to have brackets control against Sashi right now. It's a 3-2 division of defense. Iceberg, full belt. Mister the same. Here comes another wave.
So blind!
Iceberg! Aggressive into Cadian. Goes down. Mister needs to delay here. They're trying to punish. They're trying to run him down. He does throw the smoke to block. And it seems it's done enough. Cabby will rotate through. Yabi hoping for an overreaction here from the duo. Quez and Lucky with that long gap, but not so long. Lucky still close quarters on quad.
It's a tough position, but if he hits the first, he can tuck away, maybe even straight back out for the second. Cabby has that HE. If they smoke towards CT spawn again, they can break it on the way in. It's going to give them 180 degrees of angles to worry about with Mister and Emo. Cabby towards CT, worried about the leak. 35 seconds, Astralis. This is it.
Otherwise, Sashi in a best of one will once again best Astralis. Mister lines up, ready to engage, does do some damage, no lethality. Yabi activates as well, a TK into Stare. Stound, what have you done? 15 seconds, you still have to plant. Bro's low HP, you know Mister's at the back of the site. You clear him out, it's down. Redeems himself there. Bro as well with a second to spare, catches Cabby pushing. Oh man, sweaty palms for Astralis. They do get through, break through. And we'll see the last round of regulation.
You think a little bit fortunate in that situation. Missed the back of the site. He has been great throughout. The fact he gets nothing done, the TK, felt like it was going to be the death sentence. Lucky rotating, the late lurk from... Yeah, you're not expecting a player to be lurking that late when so much is on the line.
You're screaming, he's still boiler. He's still there, and it works out. Still gets his frag.
Well, they get away with it, don't they?
Bro.
Upgrading the Galil into the M4, exiting towards CT spawn. You better get a damn move on. Don't want to go down with the ship. Bomb goes off.
Oof, just about safe.
They did get the AWP back for Lucky. Iceberg has 9k, so I thought this was great. Look how good the flash is. They're just scampering. Oh.
Get your head out of my crosshair.
And Mister went for the fight, right?
Fuck.
So close.
I can translate that one for you if you need.
I think I'm okay.
You're all good? You're all good? Okay.
Well, Astralis, your chance to push it to overtime. Or does Sashi get it done in regulation? Hunden's revenge. It'll be on the menu at the Sashi Slaughterhouse next week. A direct call. They're not even wasting time, like trying to jostle for banana control.
is all going to come down to the clash on A. Quez, good timing on his smoke. Throws out the flash for long side. They're blind. Throw the same. Good flashes, but still Cabby gets nothing done. Nice find for Astralis. Lucky
it's a
chance.
huge miss.
Oh dear. Caught in the open now, getting overrun from both angles. Does adjust into the bro on the smoke. With another. It's up to Stown on site. Where is Cadian? Comes in just in time. Now they can get that bomb planted. Iceberg arriving. Mister through arch side.
Do they hear the singe?
Not looking for him just yet now, knowing its potential, looking at Boiler. He's quick on this. Mister coming in from Library. Nice bug. Clearing out the pit side, they can focus on this angle. Cadian's holding though, both on the short side. Oh, Cadian misses his shots and Mister secures it! It's Sashi's game! They take Astralis down! Empty-handed are Astralis after the first day of the RMR.
Oh, Iceberg yelling at the wall, knowing they can hear him. The Danish Derby, they do it again. And that'll be in the newspapers come Monday.
Crazy scenes.